What's going on, everybody? We're going to be talking about this shoe, the Brooks Aurora BLs, and this is was a limited edition shoe. So I don't know exactly if they're in stock right now, or when you watch this video whether they'll be in stock. But I want to say that I absolutely love these shoes, but I can't wear them for running. Unfortunately, I cannot wear these shoes for running because they fit well, like in terms of the overall general size, but they're definitely designed for people with thinner feet. So I typically run in like a medium to wide shoe. And when I got these, I love the design. I mean, look how cool these shoes are. Every time I wear these, people are like, oh, cool shoes. Like, they look so futuristic, whatever. And they are. I mean, it feels super lightweight. They've cut off a lot of material on the front of the shoe to give you some more air and breathability. They've made the tongue thinner as opposed to like a thick tongue, so this tongue is very nice, flexible, gives your foot flexibility and reduces some of the weight of the shoe. I mean, the back is reflective. This entire piece right back here is reflective, so that you can run. I'm not gonna say safely at night, but you can run and there's some reflection on your shoe, so that if cars are coming, they can get some warning ahead of you. And on top of that, if you happen to run and you strike with your heel when you run, like I do, I know professionals and like trainers tell you not to do that for whatever reason, but I've never been able to break the habit. So if you do that, they've got an extra big heel for you, extra thick heel that helps you just roll along with it. And some people will say that's not good because it doesn't help you break the habit, and some people might say, well, screw that, I'm just gonna run because I like these shoes anyway, and I just like to run, but I don't need to, learn the exact perfect form. Plus, not everyone has the same exact form. But with that said, cool colors. Brooks has had some criticism about their colors being somewhat boring, but this is definitely a cool design. And despite the fact that I can't wear this for running, I definitely decided to keep the shoe, and I use this just to go to the gym. It feels incredibly comfortable just to wear in general. This great support just to wear in general, like if you're walking. But if you start to run, like as soon as I start running more than a quarter mile or half mile, I can feel this area, this middle part of the shoe, start to really pinch in on my foot. So this is my foot, and it really starts to pinch in on the center. And that constant tension and pressure, I can feel the compression. It just doesn't feel good. It just feels, I'm gonna say, painful. And it's not something that I get in my other running shoes. So I'm pretty sure it has to do with the design. However, if you have a thinner foot, I'm gonna guess, if you have a thinner foot, if you know that you have like a thinner foot and you don't need, and like you sometimes need that support in the center, then this might be the perfectly designed running shoe for you. I mean, again, like I don't run in these, but I wear them on a regular basis because they are so comfortable and they do feel so good and they do look pretty awesome. So if you can run in these, more power to you. And it looks like they put a lot of thought into the design of just about everything here. I mean, you get a ton of breathability, you get a lightweight shoe. It helps if you do strike with your heel, and even if you don't, I'm sure it helps with that too. And with that said, I don't know exactly what nitrogen injected means. Maybe it just means that there's a little bit more air, more nitrogen air in this, or nitrogen gas, so that the actual feeling is more like you're walking or running on something cushioned, something comfortable, as opposed to a very, very hard, rigid shoe that's not as comfortable. But with that said, that's my only thing about this Brooks Aurora BL. Overall, I'm sure if I had a thin foot, very narrow foot around the center, I'd probably be absolutely in love with these because of all these things. But fortunately, I get to just wear these and have them as like a casual shoe. I mean, I guess might be too expensive for a casual shoe, but it is what it is. And hopefully they'll last longer that way, just to have. But anyway, cool design. And as far as the Brooks goes, I mean, they make some super reliable shoes. I run in Ghost 12s, but the Auroras are definitely one to check out if you have a narrow foot. If you don't have a narrow foot, then just be prepared for the pain. You don't have to take my word for it. I think most running shoe companies. Like I have a membership with Roadrunner Sports, and they give a 90-day trial period if you're a VIP member. So even through that, I decided not to return the shoes. I decided to keep them because they do feel that good. So with that said, you know, find a good running company that gives you a relatively fair return policy, and you know, give it a couple miles. Give it a couple miles, because usually my shoes break in within like the first 2 to 5 miles, but I ran a few miles with this and I just couldn't take it. It wasn't excruciating pain. It was just pain that you don't need while you're running, when you're, you know, going through running in general. So with that said, thank you for watching the video. I hope this helps you make a decision on whether you should get the Brooks Aurora BLs, you know, shell out the extra cash, or whether you should just, you know, take a look at another shoe. Either way, thank you for watching and have a great day.